Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Why is Cameron Mathison not in new Hannah Swensen mystery, Pie to Die For? The Hallmark channel is premiering the new mystery Pie to Die For, a Hannah Swensen mystery. However, Cameron Mathison is not starring in this movie. Why isn't the actor who plays Detective Mike Kingston not in the upcoming mystery? Here are all the details, including what Alison Sweeney has to say about Cameron's absence. The Hallmark channel is premiering Pie to Die For, a Hannah Swensen mystery on Sunday, June 22, at 8 p.m. Eastern. Alison Sweeney is back as the baking sleuth. In addition, Barbara Niven is also returning as Dolores Swensen. However, Cameron Mathison is not reprising his role as Detective Mike Kingston. Why isn't he returning to the Hallmark mystery franchise? TV Line reached out to the Hallmark channel. The network's response was that the network decided to stay true to the book series. Those fans who also read the Joanne Fluke cozy mysteries are well aware that Mike is not her forever guy. But is this really the main reason? Although Hallmark claimed that they decided to make a change to adhere to the series that Murder, She Baked / Hannah Swensen is based on, there could be a different reason. Back in November 2023, Cameron Mathison signed an exclusive deal with Great American Family. Sleuthers who were disappointed that Aurora Teagarden ended know this story already. Candace Cameron Bure left the network for GAF, and the series ended. While this series could be revived by creating a prequel, this was not the case in this series. Instead, they had to make a decision. When Alison Sweeney spoke with the Hallmark Mysteries and More podcast, she revealed that she didn't like a recast. Therefore, when they added Victor Webster to the series, they cast him as prosecutor Chad Norton. In the mystery series, the explanation was that Mike left for a great opportunity at Quantico. For now, he is off of the series, but his character lives on in another world. Sweeney later spoke to TV Line and further explained the decision. That was a decision we made for Mike, because I come from a soaps background, and I love the philosophy of never say never, so you never know where Mike will turn up next. Lastly, she acknowledged his career decision. I love Cameron and wish him the best, but he decided to pursue a different career path. The new Pie to Die For, a Hannah Swensen mystery, is the 12th movie in the series. Moreover, this is the 4th mystery without Cameron Mathison. Has Hannah Swensen moved on from Mike Kingston? The new photos from the upcoming movie show Hannah and Chad doing the tango. That could certainly be an indication that the romance is getting steamier. Fans will have to watch to see if there is more romance in this movie. Sleuthers, please note that Pie to Die For, a Hannah Swensen mystery, is premiering on the Hallmark channel on Sunday, June 22, at 8 p.m. Eastern. This movie will not be airing on Hallmark Mystery. Instead, the Mystery Channel will be all Christmas movies. On Monday, June 23, Pie to Die For, a Hannah Swensen mystery, is going to be available to stream on Hallmark Plus. Hannah Swensen fans, do you miss Cameron Mathison's character in the mystery series? Lake Eden, where cinnamon rolls are warm and mysteries cool down like a fresh batch of muffins, something, or rather, someone, is noticeably missing. The charming, ever-curious detective Mike Kingston, played by the affable Cameron Mathison, has vanished from the latest Hannah Swensen mystery installment, Pie to Die For. For fans, it's like biting into a pie only to realize the filling is gone. But why did he disappear? What lies beyond the crust of this casting change? Let's preheat the oven of speculation and bake up a layered answer. Chapter 1. A Whisk of Reality. Cameron Mathison, the man who wore the badge and stole hearts for 8 Hallmark mystery movies, is no longer stirring the pot in Lake Eden. But this isn't just a character being written out, it's a story rooted in real-life decisions. Mathison, ever the multitasker, has been juggling roles like a master chef flips pancakes. He's a co-host, an actor on General Hospital, a spokesperson, and most recently, the face of Beat the Bridge, a game show network competition series. In 2023, he signed an exclusive multi-year deal with Great American Family, GAF, a network increasingly positioning itself as Hallmark's rival. With that contract comes commitments, limitations, and distance from Hallmark's cozy corner of mysteries and muffins. In other words, Mike Kingston's badge had to be hung up, at least for now, because Cameron's plate is overflowing. Chapter 2: The Case of the Missing Mike. In One Bad Apple, the film prior to Pie to Die For, Mike's departure was explained delicately. He's gone off to FBI training at Quantico. A graceful exit. A classic Hallmark move. No tragedy, no betrayal. Just ambition and new directions. For some viewers, it felt like a breakup served with a polite slice of pie and a handwritten note. This wasn't the kind of sudden disappearance that leaves a narrative hole. It was a soft handoff. An "I'll see you later," with the unspoken possibility of, or maybe not. And let's face it, in a universe where mysteries are neatly wrapped in under 2 hours, Mike's farewell had to be tidy. Chapter 3: A Slice of the Source Material. Many fans don't realize that the Hannah Swensen mysteries are based on the long-running series by Joanne Fluke, and in those novels, Mike Kingston isn't exactly the hero that sticks around forever. In fact, the books explore Hannah's complicated relationships with multiple love interests, most notably Norman and Ross, and ultimately pivot away from Mike. So Hallmark made a narrative choice that aligned the films more closely with the books. They wrote Mike out not because of controversy, but because of creativity. The goal: breathing new life into a franchise that has now spanned over a dozen cozy capers. And with that, a new flavor entered the mix. Chapter 4: Enter Chad Norton, the new ingredient. When life takes away one detective, Hallmark gives you a dashing prosecutor. Enter Victor Webster as Chad Norton, a character who comes from Fluke's literary pantry. He's smart, steady, serious, with just enough soft edges to spark chemistry with Hannah. In Pie to Die For, Chad brings fresh energy to Lake Eden. Instead of a detective scooping clues from crime scenes, we get a man of the law navigating evidence from the legal side. More court, less coffee shop. Hannah and Chad dance a literal tango. Yes, there's dancing, and their dynamic is fiery, witty, and brimming with possibility. Their interactions have the zing of fresh lemon zest in a vanilla custard. Not overly sweet, not too bland, just right for viewers craving a new romantic rhythm. Chapter 5: Alison Sweeney's Creative Apron Strings. Alison Sweeney, who has played Hannah from the very beginning, is not just the face of the franchise. She's its executive producer and writer now, and that matters. Sweeney has spoken candidly about not wanting to recast Mike. Instead of forcing a new actor into a well-loved role, she opted for narrative authenticity. As the storyteller, she leaned into the source material and gently redirected Hannah's romantic storyline. "I adore Cameron," she said, "but he made a decision to go in a different direction." And just like that, Sweeney, like a master baker, pivoted. Same dough, different filling. It's bold, it's respectful, and it's more sustainable for the long game. Chapter 6: The Fans at the Counter. Of course, no mystery is complete without a little drama from the audience. Online forums bubble with debates between Team Mike and Team Chad. Some miss the old dynamic, the warmth of Mike's voice, the reliable shoulder to lean on during cupcake crises.